Apparently, Japanese people are afraid of us, if it wasn't already obvious. But it's going viral on Twitter because they posting a lot of threads talking about our bone structure and them being in our presence and basically making us sound like Viltrumites. Thing is, what have we done to make y'all so scared of us like that?
Huh. Somehow I'm not surprised by that. This one needs a real special voice for it, so. The number of encounters of black people in my neighborhood is steadily increasing. Their skeletal structure and the way their muscles are built are a completely different level from Japanese people. I'm slim, so if I got pinned down, it'd be all over in seconds. I never imagined that violence from a foreigner would climb in the ranks in my predictions for my own cause of death. I couldn't have pictured that even a few years ago. Things sure do change when you least expect them to, huh? I get it. Even in my neighborhood on the train, the number of black people has definitely increased. And above all, their builds are just so different. The moment I see them, I think no matter how you slice it, Japanese people can't compare to that. Even the women, despite having— Okay, that's enough. Damn, dude, these niggas talking about us like we fucking Saiyans or some shit.
Ready for my arrival, fuck nigga.
Let's get into this video by Antonio Talks. Y'all seen the intro, y'all know what it's about. I know y'all seen this stuff on social media. I don't like to get into the race stuff, but this one was a crazy topic, or a topic I was kind of interested in when it was just going down my timeline, and I'm like, I feel two ways about all that. The stuff you guys see in the intro, how the Japanese people look at us. I'm like flattered, and I feel, what's the word? I'm flattered and offended. Cause it's like, no, I can't do some of the things that they like, what?
Black people, Negroes of all kinds, whatever the hell you are, if you are black, we have received an update from Japan. The great research that they have done in Japan, they have figured out that we, black people, have a different skeletal structure than everybody else, along with being apparently faster, stronger, and apparently kill people with one punch. We have received a Super Saiyan update. Yes, you
kill people with one punch is absolutely crazy. Unaliving somebody with one punch, like, come on, guys. You can't do that. And that's not even something I want to get put on me. Like, you gonna have the FBI after me. Like, come on, let's be realistic. I want to see what Antonio got to say about it.
So Twitter recently added a new feature to its app that in a sense could bring the world together, but in reality it seems to be doing the opposite. They added a auto translate feature. So for example, me tweeting in America, that tweet can now pop up on a German person's feed and will automatically be seen in the German language. Now, as y'all can see by the title of today's video though, Japanese Twitter, they've been wild. Translated from Japanese, and it's one of the most racist tweets you ever read. Whoa, and this isn't an exaggeration. So right here it says translated from Japanese. You can click show the original, and that's how it looks. We're gonna show the translation. It says, why do black women shake their butt? I want to know. I hate that, but without exception, including my friends, they all shake their butts. My friends who are European born Africans, my friends who are African diplomats stationed in Europe, and the Africans from the Middle East, all of them, African women, when they drink alcohol, just thrust their butts outward and shake them wildly no matter what. I'd also like to know, as a side note, how men feel when they get their butts shaken at them. So some people that come across this tweet, they may think that this is harmless or they are genuinely curious.
Nah, it's not harmless. Like, I don't get, like, man, if they're having, he just said when they get some drinking to them, why they gotta shake their butts. If somebody's drinking, people usually drink to have a good time. They're drinking in a certain setting. If you're not just drinking at the house, having a glass of wine, even then you can put on some music and that's a dance. That's how they're dance. Even if they're twerking, or if they're whining, like, you know, shaking, hips moving. I think that's the thing. Like, they never seen it growing up. They mom, sisters, aunties, nobody could move like that. The people in their neighborhood, their friends, they never seen nobody move like that. The people that represents them on TV can't do that. And I think that comes from like some hate, because it's like, what? Everything we do, you guys gotta question it, and it be stuff that they can't do. That's why I feel like it's hate.
But no, these are the type of dog whistle and microaggressions that us black people deal with. What you have to notice is that most of the time, anything that black people do, it is always demonized. Twerking, we may have modernized it over here in America, but that is a cultural tradition dating back to the motherland. It's a harmless dance, it's great exercise, and as a man of culture, I love me some twerking. But anyways, man, they was on his ass in the replies. Somebody said, I'll worry about the women's underwear vending machines, the women-only carriages on the subway, the fact that all smartphones must have audible camera clicks, or why middle school girl uniforms are so popular in erotica first. Prior to this tweet, I never knew that Japan had this going on. I did a quick Google search and I looked up, does Japan have a problem? Yes, Japan has a significant underreported sexual violence problem, often described by activists as a hidden crisis. While official statistics indicate low crime rates, government surveys have shown that approximately 1 in 14 to 1 in 13 women in Japan experience forced sexual intercourse. Over 95% of victims do not report assaults to police. That is, oh my goodness. Someone replied, is this it? And as you can see, it's a video of a gorilla, you know, whatever. And they replied, that's it. So yeah, okay, this nigga is a racist piece of shit. And to add on another thing, right? On Twitter, sometimes people will rage bait you to make money. And you can notice this if they have a blue check mark. This account doesn't have a blue check mark. They are like, this is just how they really feel. Okay, this isn't rage bait. They aren't trying to make any money. This is just how they really feel. Right here, someone replied, your perspective might be a bit base, you know. This so-called twerking dance isn't just tied to a specific race. It's heavily influenced by culture and music. For example, in dancehall or Afrobeat genres, those kinds of dance moves are just a normal part of how things heat up and get the crowd going. Plus, when people have a few drinks, they loosen up and their dancing gets more uninhibited. That's a thing in every country. And it just might be that it caught your eye by chance. It's totally natural to feel uncomfortable watching it as an observer, but instead of assuming everyone's like that, it'll probably feel more fitting to see it as a difference in culture or vibe. This clown replied, don't come at me with AI-generated drivel. Go shake your ass instead, you savage. So yeah, we know what type of guy this dude is. Now right here we have a tweet that absolutely set Twitter on fire, man. As you can see, it says translated from Japanese. The number of
she destroyed him, and that's his only response. That's all it is. Every time you get into it with a white person and they get mad and you're getting the better of them, they throw the N-word out. And I just, at this point, laugh at them. That's all you can say. That's all you can say is the N-word. You can't say nothing else. So at this point, you're just a clown.
Encounters with black people in my neighborhood is steadily increasing. Their skeletal structure and the way their muscles are built are on a completely different level from Japanese people. I'm slim, so if I get pinned down, it'll be over in seconds. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, I never imagined that violence from a foreigner would climb the ranks in my predictions for my own cause of death. I couldn't have pictured that even a few years ago. Things change when you least expect them to. There is so much to unpack in that tweet. For one, this nigga is fantasizing about getting pinned down by a big black dude. No pause,
yeah, like,
because that's
what
he's literally thinking. The nigga said, I'm so slim, so if I get pinned down, it'll be over in seconds. First of all, nigga, go get your weight up then if that's what you fearing. For two, why is your first thought that you'll get pinned down by a black person? You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling y'all that propaganda, man. And once again, y'all, this isn't a goddamn
that shit it really is sad and sick that you have a fear of black people getting pinned. Black people are not thinking about Japanese men and trying to pin them down to do what? Like, yeah, that propaganda, TV, you guys fall for anything, because this don't even make no sense. Like, a black person is not even like that.
Age bait tweet. He doesn't even have a check mark. Someone replied, you're describing us like we're an infantry of big Randy Disciple. It said nigga describing us like we're Viltrumites. I never watched the show, but I know they are from Invincible, right? Japanese niggas more scared of black people than the people that nuked them twice. Oh man, what, bro? I say this all the time, man. This isn't just the Japanese people. We see anti-blacks worldwide, and the way these folks think about us and they fear us, you would think that we did all the things that white people or Europeans did to the world. Colonize, drop nuclear bomb, take land. Like, no, we didn't do any of that. Shit like this makes me scared to travel the world as a black man. Bro, I'm demoralized just for having darker skin. These guys think we want to kill them, when the actual race who actually nukes them twice and commit the most crimes in their country don't get this type of treatment. It's sad. Literally, bro, that's all we be saying, dog. It's like a lot of this shit may seem like jokes, and it may seem like, oh, it's just funny, ha ha ha. But at the end of the day, bro, a lot of us have feelings. We see stuff like this, and it's like, damn, we be chilling. Most black people
but we always the butt of the joke.
They love the culture, you know what I'm saying? They love anime. They show so much love to it, and then you see stuff like this, and it's like, what the you know what I'm saying? But I came to this realization like a couple years ago. Obviously not everyone, but the original thought around black people is like they ain't really cool with us. So I you know, it's sad to say, and I hate that I gotta be like this, but I don't really idolize nobody at this point unless they black. Even I don't try to idolize other black people, but it's just so many cases of, you know,
you're not supposed to idolize nobody, big bro.
Coming out being racist. It's always in the back of my mind. It's like, oh, do this nigga fuck with me? Do he not? So now someone replies, stop letting Twitter shape your perception of real life, G. This is a debate that I do see a lot. They be like, oh, social media isn't a real place, or Twitter, you know, this isn't how people really feel. But I beg to differ that this is how people truly feel. I think social media is a way for them to express how they, you know, how they actually come out. In real life, a lot of people
that's real though.
Scared to express how they really feel. And the way I see it is like, you know, when a person gets drunk, they actually start to let out how they feel. I think Twitter and social media is a way for people to express how they actually come across. So, you know, people be like, oh, racism not real. They only act like this online. Well, they may be lying your face and playing your face, but this how they actually think about you. You know what I'm saying? And most racists, they're going to be scary to tell you how they really feel. But on a place online, they can, you know, actually tell you the truth. So, and this tweet right here says it perfectly. He says, you got to stop caring what racists think is friend. Be vigilant, but 99% of the time, racists won't physically harm you because it mostly comes from a place of inferiority. Wear your blackness proud. Don't let anyone make you scared. Hey, so this is another tweet from a Japanese person, and it's a reply. I get it. Even in my neighborhood or on the train, there's definitely more of them around. And above all, their bills are just on another level. Yo, what the fuck is up with these niggas, bro?
Our bills are just on another level. Like, you've never seen a scrawny black person or a short black person? Like, what the hell? Like, that sounds crazy. Like, who do they live by? That's what it is. If they're in Japan and they're talking about the people in their neighborhood, who the fuck is moving to Japan? That's in their neighborhood and that's all they see. Because that is crazy. We got some crazy representatives of us over in their neighborhood because they think all black people are like that. Like, you never watch TV, though? You think Kevin Hart is that? Like, come on.
When I see one, I think no matter how you slice it, there's no way a Japanese person can stand up to that. Even the women, even if their height is about the same, have this thickness and weight class vibe that's from another world entirely. What the fuck? When I think that one punch from them might just kill me on the spot. It's so terrifyingly, I can hardly stand it. What is the fuck? Someone said, Jesus Christ, this sounds so weird, like some kind of fetish. Seek help, bro. Someone said, many of these accounts are racist foreigners trying to push an agenda by pretending to be Asian and being racist online. I hope that this is the case, and this is not how some of these people feel. Hey, somebody said, me coming over to kill you at one point. There were some sensitive Japanese people in the comments though. Someone said, not everyone bigger than you is automatically a bad guy. Duh, LOL. People like that probably couldn't care less about you. What a weird way of thinking. Creepy. Like, for real, dog. They said the scariest thing about this is the fact that actually white people are the ones that are doing the most raping, you know? This is another tweet from a Japanese person. He says, the black folks who come to my shop are always grinning, cheerful type. They hang out at the nearby family restaurant, but they're scary. I mean, just a backhanded compliment. What was the point of you typing up all that positive shit?
You gonna say, but we're scary.
Treated, right?
What?
There's
hanging out at the
where a lot of black people, black Americans, when they go to court, they wear glasses. The men, they'll wear glasses to try to come off as less aggressive, you know, just themselves. I've seen so many stories of black men just being like, I try to shrink myself sometimes when I'm in these environments of non-black people. I don't try to come off as threatening. And like you see, bro, people are grinning, cheerful, and you're still scary. I'm a smaller black dude, so I mean, I don't really get things like this. I have dreads though, and you know, you sometimes can see little shit. Please think it through and tell me exactly what you're afraid of. Are you scared like an ignorant child just because of skin color? What's so scary about brown? Isn't it obvious that black people are the same humans as Japanese people? The only difference between Japanese and them is appearance. Seriously, that kind of thinking is so ridiculous and stupid. I can't even comprehend it. Being able to see translations of people saying, yeah, I've only had positive interactions with black people. In fact, they usually seem happy, but they're scary. It's so disheartening and ridiculous that it circled back into being funny. All they did was be cheerful, man. I'm telling you. Hey, I love that my folks stay on their neck with this one. But you worship the white who literally double nuked you. Right here we have another tweet that went crazy viral. It said, Nigerians holding a massive barbecue in Japan, lighting fires without permission by the riverbank, leaving trash scattered everywhere. Apparently it's being used as a promotional video to lure more of their compatriots. For the Japanese people clean up afterward with tax money and volunteer work, it's nothing but a huge nuisance. This kind of cultural fiction, enough is enough, right? So right here we see, I guess, they're in Japan, and I mean, they're just having, you know, just having a good time. I don't know if they left a mess. I don't know what happened. Okay, it would look like a barbecue or something, so a cookout. So I mean, yeah, obviously there's going to be some mess that you have to clean up, but they're not doing nothing but just having a good time. I don't see the problem. Someone replied, if we don't stop the influx of these guys with intelligence below that of monkeys right now, Japan is going to be in serious trouble. And right here they have a picture, IQ 65, basically trying to say black people have low IQs and a gorilla has a higher IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done, like they said, y'all have the same material, bro. I need y'all to come up with something else. It seems that the average IQ of Nigerians is 84, which by Japanese standards falls into the borderline intellectual functional range. It's not quite intellectual disability, but it's a level where difficulties can arise in daily life. You can't judge people solely by their IQ, but when living a social life in Japan, there might be cases where they can't understand social norms like garbage disposal rules, etc. This isn't discrimination, it's just pointing out facts. If that's what they got from that video, is just crazy to me. As expected, people with dark skin have no morals, huh? And it's just crazy, man. Like we keep stating, people will say this about black people, but have...
That's crazy, though, like that. If you just look up anything, if you look up, you can just do your own research. Crimes are committed by every race. Every type of crime is committed by every race. If you want to make the argument of who does it more, it's stupid. Who does it more?
Nuke their country, constantly rape their women. I mean, bro,
No, they're not going to go off on them because they're trying to be white themselves. White people are always going to be the enemy, no matter what we do, even though we're the most solid. Like I'm not going to sit there and do that, but because that's going to be that's the problem. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll get to y'all with another video. Thank you.